Hello again everyone. We hope you are well. We've just had our little bit of exercise, been for a walk, back home now, and after I've done all this I'll put the kettle on for a lovely cup of Yorkshire tea. In this video we're continuing from Billinge Flash on the Trent Mersey Canal, and we will make our way towards Croxton Aqueduct. All very easy, all very simple, relaxing and really nice, and done before COVID come back and everybody's back in lockdown. So let's get on with it. We hope you enjoy it, because that's the important part, and like previously, we'll have a little talk at the end.
Where we were the other night, or here?
I think it was nice where we were, wasn't it? I know it's pegs, but it's alright.
Can't see anything there, can you? You don't be too far out there, mate. Okay there. Like it round here better, do you? Is it near that tuft of grass?
Is it on the other side of it or before it?
Yeah. On that straight.
So I think it's here.
I think so. Yes, because there's that tree. Golden tree.
Oh, that was alright there, wasn't it? Oh, that bit in the sun there if you want. See, just ahead. Nice and straight.
Yeah, whichever you want. I don't mind.
Let's go and have a look.
This is nice here.
Alright, alright, we're going in.
The sun's going in, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going in.
We know we can get here.
Right. There is definitely one thing I could recommend anybody who comes down the Trent Mersey. Definitely. Have a moor up at Billinge Flashes. If that's not a good mooring, I don't know what is. We expect it to be a little bit busy today where we're going. I'll tell you, there's a problem with the lock and there's restrictions galore on it, and there's rumours it's going to close very soon, and this is before the winter closures, because it's got a major problem. And they've restricted the way you open the lock and the way the water goes through at the moment, and that's causing a lot of queues. So we expect to be in that at some point today. So the secret is, don't get hassled and be patient. That's what it's about. Coffee, lovely. Thank you very much, Bernadette. Hello. Lovely. Second cup of coffee of the day, can't be bad. A few years ago, we were still learning all about our craft. Not this one, not the boat, YouTube and how to do videos. Now, we're both very confident about things like that. It's a lovely hobby for me. And that's all it'll ever remain, a hobby. Never describe it as work. And Bernadette's got a knitting and crocheting, as well as a bit of involvement in the filming as well. But she's obsessed with knitting and crocheting, and it's a nice balance for us both. A while ago we did some question and answers for people, not live because we won't do that, but we thought it might be good to do it again, because you know we've got a vast array of knowledge, as people know. You know, we've done it for a long time now. We've had new boats built, we've fitted out ourselves, so we've got a bit of experience. So anybody who has any questions, whether you're a boater or not, drop them in the comments and we'll do another little video. It'll be later in the season when boating stopped, But then again, our videos are quite a few weeks behind. But we'll do one, and hopefully it'll be a bit interesting because we can give you our experiences. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. I'll finish my coffee and continue cruising in this beautiful weather. When we're going along now and you're looking how narrow it is, it really is hard to believe that as we're going along to your left, it's probably about another 25 foot of canal width, but the reeds have taken over. I remember when they were all cut back and it was great, but how do you get rid of them now? Because even if you cut all them down, the roots will still be well embedded underneath and they'll be back again quickly. So this will be a problem every year. Not good. Our boat, which we had built for our early retirement, our very early retirement, we've got a special bond with it, and I don't think, even though we could do, I don't think we would ever want to have it replaced, you know, have another one built. You can get a bond with a boat, you know. If you buy a boat and then 12 months, 2 years later you're getting rid of it, you definitely didn't have that bond, no doubt at all. But we have. But we know it's well built, it's quite special, and the steel work is extra thick. We'll always maintain it, we always will, and we always have. And to prove it, if you look at our boat, which many of people have, and they always say it looks lovely and it looks brand new, our boat is just over 10 years old now, and it's still immaculate because we look after it. Why would we want to change it? It's got the lovely traditional interior, and the shape and the steel work is as good as anybody's. So we are very, very content and very happy with our design of the boat and what we got in the end. And if you get that, boating will always be a pleasure. After a few lovely days with gentle breezes, the wind is coming back again. Thinking that we've not had some windy weather over this short period of cruising for us. Lucky enough, with us being a heavy deep drafted boat, we don't get as affected, you know, by the high winds as much. If you're shallow drafted, you tend to be affected more by windy weather, because your boat's not that much under the water, so it sort of skims around. Then again, shallow drafted, to get to play, you know, they can go to places we can't, so it swings and roundabouts. Head down here, or you not half get a crack on the old noggin. That's probably a Lancashire and Yorkshire word, that noggin. I don't know if it's used by many other people in different places. Let us know. Just before Croxton Aqueduct, going back towards Middlewich, lovely moorings. We've stopped here many times, but today we are continuing. We will be coming off the Trent Mersey after we've done the lock, the big lock, that big lock, and the 3 Middlewich narrow beam locks. That is the area where we think it will be very, very busy because of the problems at Stanthorne Lock on the Middlewich branch. We hope you found that little trip enjoyable, and I think we've got one more cruising video to come, and I think we'll be moving on to other things then. Speaking of which, I mentioned, and I've mentioned it in this video as well, about questions and answers. Because of the amount of people what's asked different sort of questions, I think we're going to do a selection of videos and section them. Like, number 1, concentrate, say, on the shell, the type of shell, and perhaps the windows or portholes, and then move on to some of the interiors, the paintwork, etc. So do a selection of videos so we can go into more details. You don't need to send any questions in yet till after the next video. When you do, if you want us to include you in your name in everything, we'll do that as well. But I don't need it this time. I'm quite happy in this video for you to make your comments to say how much you enjoyed it, and I think that'll do for now. We're also thinking, just before I go as well, I don't know, and I don't know if we keep doing this, we're toying about the idea of using Instagram, not Twitter, because that's full of it takes over your life, and you can say, you know, people say things and that. I just don't like it. We might do Instagram in the future. If you think it's a good idea, let us know. The important thing is for us that we have time to do our videos, and we have time to do other things and enjoy a separate life as well. Because as much as we do part of social media, it's important to have another life for us, and to have communication, which we are missing at the moment, with people directly, not just through a camera or on social media. Because even though it's lovely, you can't beat the proper social contact, because it's that's what life's about, and it's important to keep that. Anyway, I've rambled on a bit now, haven't I, as usual. So that's it for now, and we really do hope we see you in the next one. But for now, as usual, ta-ra!